what I was thinking about specifically were the challenges we face as an international NGO that has supporters in the UK and delivers programmes in the Global South. And part of our sort of theory of change of our organisation and what we're trying to achieve is common cause between our supporters in the UK and our programmes in the Global South, recognising that poverty is caused by inequality and unequal power relations, and that we need to build stronger relationships between people in the Global North and Global South to challenge that inequality. So I think part of understanding how we work with supporters is wanting to go beyond seeing development as a technical input, that you give someone a mosquito net and that stops malaria, and recognising that there's lots of social dynamics around that, and there's been lots of research to show why they will or will not use mosquito nets and why it's much more complicated than that. So we have quite a big education role in our communication with supporters. And that leads us to use evidence in a certain way to sort of show some of the complexity of development, to show that things can go forwards and backwards, things might stay the same, and that's actually really positive for development because the political climate is complicated or something like that. And so that's the sort of evidence we're generating. But then at the same time, our supporters live in the UK mainly. There's lots of media bashing of international NGOs, lots of aid scepticism, scandals that have hit the charity sector in general in the UK with the collapse of Kids Company and all these sorts of things, which mean that there's quite a low tolerance or a low appetite for risk, a fear that we could say something that could later come back and bite us. And so wanting to go for quite sort of simple messages about development, which end up being suggesting that if you give us X amount of money, we will be able to deliver this development outcome. And that sort of flies in the face of our more complicated theory of change about development. So I think you then, within one organisation, have lots of different interpretations of what does good evidence look like and how can you use evidence to support international development.